But smoothies, particularly in the summer, but pretty much any time of year, is something I always do. So right here, I just peeled some fresh ginger, and I like to grate it on the box grater because it's gonna get all blended up, but it gives it a nice head start. I have papaya here, which is so beautiful, this beautiful orange flesh, and these little seeds here, you just pull them out. It's pretty easy, just take a spoon and pull them out like this. But I don't throw them away, because these little seeds are great for amazing little salad dressing, believe it or not, and they also have tenderizing properties. So I'll use some kind of sometimes skirt steak or a flat iron or a flank steak, and then just put all those seeds right on there and wrap it up and get it in the fridge for an hour or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever, and it breaks down the tissue and tenderizes that meat. So there's a little tip for you. Anyway, I have 2/3 of a cup of plain non-fat yogurt, and I keep this in my fridge all the time. And this, for me, is a really important part of a smoothie. I'll usually always have yogurt, ice, and a banana, or yogurt, ice, and some kind of fruit like this. And then I want just about a cup of ice. You can also freeze your fruit if you want, and that way you would need less ice. And then something that obviously is very healthy, vitamin C to the max, the juice of 2 lemons, but it also takes the edge off any sweetness there is. And it, it's really satisfying to have kind of a tangy sweet flavor. And when I have a lemon like this, and if it's hard or it doesn't seem it's got a lot of juice, just roll it on the counter, it loosens up the juice. And then, yes, my hands are clean, they always are before I cook. And then I just use my hands to catch the seeds. Otherwise, you gotta get a reamer or a juicer, and if I've got people standing here waiting to eat, I'm not about to start pulling out all those appliances. So go for the juice of 2 whole lemons. And one thing I did forget to put in that is another thing that is in my kitchen. I use it in the mornings for so many things, and that is honey. Of course, I also, as I've mentioned to anybody who will listen, I use it in a face cream. Honey is just got an incredible amount of health-giving properties. And I also think it has a pretty great flavor, which is why I use it all the time. So we'll just use about a tablespoon of honey in this, and we can always add more, so don't add too much. But that's one little trick. If you're making this for your kids, don't add too little. You don't want to be giving them a sour smoothie, because then they'll never come back for more. You got to hook them. You got to get them to love it. Fresh mint, you could even get them to do this part. You want about 8 leaves. Then they'll be engaged in the process. They'll smell it and they'll go, ooh, that smells like the gum I like, or that smells like my favorite candy bar. And then suddenly they're involved in the process of what you're doing. So I have some water here just in case I don't have the consistency I want, so let's see how I did. And then a little bit more. Smells great. All right, I am just gonna go in and have a little taste before I pour. Oh, I like the consistency a lot. Oh, yum. All right. It smells amazing in here too, because in the oven are my date nut muffins. They're about to come out, and we come back, I'm gonna pull them out of the oven, open them up, they're gonna be hot. Am I putting butter on them? If it's healthy day, I'm not sure, I haven't gotten that far, but stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Hungry for more? Click here for more great recipes, and to subscribe, click here. Check back every week for more craveable recipes, leave a comment, and tell me what you think. And don't forget, head over to our other channels for Everyday Food with Sarah Carey, Martha Stewart Weddings, and the Martha Stewart Channel.